I'm making red beans and rice tonight for dinner. So I had my kidney beans soaking overnight last night, and then about 2 hours ago I sorted them and put them to boil, and they're nice and soft and ready to go. I'm going to get water out of the kidney beans. I need the water, the red water that they cook in, for the cooking of the rice, because it's made in one pot. I'm just going to add a little bit of it. So, I guess, I don't really know how to do this. Oh good, I have my big one here. I want to make about 2 cups of rice, so I need 2.5 cups of this water here. And I can always add the difference if there's not enough of the red. There is 2 cups, and I have to add half a cup. This makes the rice the right color. Because it's white rice, but you want it to be flavored with the water that the beans cooked in. So let me clean this up here. Now, I'm not sure if I've made any Latin food on any of the videos for you guys, but I want to tell you about sofrito. Every culture seems to have a sofrito. The Italians have olive oil, and I think it's onions, garlic, and pancetta. And then the South has the Holy Trinity. It's olive oil with onions, celery, and carrots, I think. And then Puerto Ricans, like my husband's family, they do something in the blender, like onions, peppers, garlic, and some special peppers that you can only find on the island, and then they freeze it, and then you just throw a piece of it into the food, and it's so good. Cubans do it on the spot, like the Italians and Southerners. We do olive oil, onions, peppers, green peppers, and garlic. And it's pretty much the base of every dish I make. Rice and beans, or beef stew, chicken fricassee, I mean, you name it, any soup. I do this for everything. It just provides a nice, delicious base flavor, and the smell is the best. It's my favorite. The only thing I'm missing that I would like to include in this dish tonight is fresh cilantro, but they don't have any at the store right now. I guess it's not in season. But all you need is a big pot. And you do need a lid as well, because you'll be cooking the rice in here. And as usual, I made extra beans, so I'm only going to use probably a cup and a half or 2 cups of these beans, and then freeze the rest. I'm going to get some olive oil, not too much, because you'll want to top, when you serve yourself the rice and beans, a little drizzle of olive oil over the top is to die for. So I'm just throwing that in there, heating that up, and I've got my about half an onion and 2 garlic cloves done. You can add a couple more garlic cloves if you like. And I actually bought frozen green peppers because they were cheaper than the fresh ones, because they're not in season right now, so they're expensive. It's really smart to eat in season, not only because your food has probably not been as genetically modified, but also because it's cheaper. They have an abundance of it because it's in season, and so they put it on sale, and it's pretty awesome. So that's all I have to chop. digging in the rug. I'm like, what is that noise? So this puts out the best smell in the world. Garlic, onions, peppers with olive oil. Divine. So once this starts heating up, I'll throw the beans in there. I will also need salt and pepper, some bay leaves, some garlic powder, and probably it. Some olives. My children love olives. They pick through the rice to get to them. And that will be it. So I'm going to let this saute for a little while, then I'll show you the rest. I'm putting in about 9 olives, 9 or 10. I only have 9. I would put 10 if I did. If I had enough, you could buy olives. And this has been sauteing for a little bit, so all the onions are translucent, the peppers are nice and soft, and you can smell so good. And I'm gonna add my beans. I already separated what I'm gonna freeze. And add that to my stash. I have a bunch of frozen beans in there, so. Beautiful bottom of my pot. I just tossed in the beans with the onions, garlic, peppers, and olives, and we'll just let this sizzle for a little while. Mama. Hey, buddy. So now this has been sizzling for a little bit. I'm gonna add a little salt. I'll probably need to add some more later after we taste the water when it's in there, but I don't want to do too much since the olives are salty too. Some pepper, garlic powder. I would say about a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, about 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 2 bay leaves should be good. What do you want, little kid? Let me show you my beautiful dog. Come here. Flo, she's running away. What do you want? So stir this up. All those flavors blended. And then I'm throwing in 2 cups of rice. And 2.5 cups of the red water that the beans cooked in. And I just painted my nails, so I don't want to wash the dishes yet. I'm going to wait till later. Normally I'd be washing that right now. So now I'm just going to stir this up and spread all the salt throughout the water so I can taste it and add more until it's perfect. You want me to play with you? Is that what you want, girl? You want to play. Definitely needs more. And this is probably all I'll put. Perfect, actually. I was gonna say if it's still not enough, I'll just let my husband add some to his plate. Alright, so now this is all combined, and just like rice, I'm going to bring it to a boil. I'm going to put aluminum, bring it to a boil, and then once it's boiling, lower it to 2 for 15 minutes, or to medium low for 15 minutes, and then turn it off and let it rest covered, not uncovering it, for 10 minutes. So I'm waiting for it to boil, and as soon as it's boiling, I will lower it to medium-low for 15 minutes. So now this has been on medium-low for 15 minutes, and I'm turning it off, and I'm going to leave it here for 10 minutes, and then uncover it and fluff it, and I'll show you what it looks like at that point. This is why my dogs kept calling me while I was cooking. They want me to play with them. They've claimed the Santa hat as their new toy, so I let them tear it up. Okay, this is ready. It's been sitting here for about 10-15 minutes, and I'm going to uncover it. And all the steam comes out, and it looks perfect. All the beans and all the beans and onions and peppers and stuff will float to the top, so it makes it easy to pick out the bay leaves at this point. And then you mix it all. And I'll show you what it looks like when you uncover it. It's all floating. And then I'll mix it all. I need both hands. Sorry. I'll show you. Obviously right now the rice and the beans are being distributed around together. And then when you serve this, a nice little drizzle of olive oil over the top makes it so delicious. So I highly recommend that. But of course, you do not have to. And that's how it looks at the end. Ready to eat. Hope you like it. Enjoy.